Hey guys, it's Narelle here and welcome back to a new video. This is going to be my sketchbook update for the month of August. I hope you guys like this because I'm actually pretty much very far into the sketchbook and I'm like, either I could wait until I finish it and just do a longer update or just do half, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just do half because I'm a terrible person and I want you guys to wait till I'm done. So please do not kill me in the comments. So I'm actually just going to get started with this because I don't want this to drag on and on. So here's a sketch of my character Aiko, and yes, I am carrying my camera because if I did a setup it would be very hard and very tiring to keep the pages up, so just deal with it for this half, and hopefully by the second half I'll find a way to do a setup. So here's a humanized version of Crash Bandicoot. And here's a drawing request that I took from Mama, and she wanted me to draw both duos fighting over Rayo, and I think that's the cutest thing ever. So this is ugly stuff, don't look at it. So here's Rohei giving you guys a heart because this is him showing you guys some love for 500 plus followers on my Instagram, because I don't pay attention to that honestly, but then JMI is like, oh my gosh, Narelle, you have 500 plus followers, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I gotta thank you guys. So thank you for following me on Instagram. And here's a Little Red Riding Hood AU I did with Rohei and Hiroki that I might continue because I actually think that's super cute, because I never really got into AUs until I started role playing with Mama and stuff. So maybe I'll just make some of my own. And this is just failed things. And here's a full body drawing of Boruto because I am obsessed over his character design. And here's just some ugly things. But the thing I like the best on this page is this very fan servicey drawing of Rohei. So here's some failed doodles, and I actually really like this one. So I'm like, man, I skipped out on a good drawing, but whatever. So here's a fan art of Kirino from Oremo because I recently just finished that anime and I just have to say it was amazing. So here's a headshot of Now, and this is me congratulating Mama on 1,000 plus subs on her YouTube channel. So congrats. This was a sketch video, so I pretty much don't have to explain this page. Besides, this is a Copic doodle of Dren from Mew Mew Power because I wanted to work with my Copics, and same for this doodle. It's a Marinette and Adrian from Miraculous Ladybug, and again I wanted to work with my Copic markers. Here is Koichi from the Visual Kei band Meiji Brain, and here's some random doodles of Aiko because I've been really into her character and I'm like, I'm going to draw her. So yes, and this is me designing stuff for Chio because I got really into her as well. And here is Rayo being mad because when is he not mad? And here's a doodle of Rohei failing one of his finals because he is not the brightest light bulb in the bunch of my characters. So here's another entry of the Disney drawing challenge, and it's over already, so I'm kind of late with this, but I humanized Mushu, and I did my favorite scene, which is when he says I live, and I used all brush pen for the background, so I pretty much dried out my black one, but I'm like, it was worth it because I really love that doodle. So here's some Aokaga because I haven't drawn them in so long, and here's some more doodles of Aiko because again I've been really into her. So right here is a doodle of Nick, and here is a doodle of Neru and Nara being all adorable, and here is Nalu because they are my life. And here's some practicing for newer body shapes with my people. So I didn't really practice it a lot because I'm not really into this as much as I am, so maybe later on I will practice because I like that it gave this girl curves instead of lines, so I gotta work on that. So this is a sketch I did not finish, and here is Rohei and Hiroki being cute in Rohei's bathroom, and here is Jintoki from Gintama, but sadly I didn't finish it. And here's a doodle of Aiko and Nick being all sweet because they are best friends, and you just have that one moment when you're just really sweet with your best friend, so that is what that is. So that's an ugly face, and here is Now buying some CDs, and this is the vocalist of Against the Current because like I told you guys, I draw a lot of vocalists from bands I really like. So I'm super sorry that I don't remember their names sometimes because I forget to write them down. So this is Kahori when Rohei officially dumped her. So she's like, Rohei, you're an idiot. So here's a headshot of Rohei. And this is another visual kei artist. His name is Yoshiatsu. And he's from the band Dada Roma. And he actually liked this. So I was dying that day because my day was made when he liked that picture. And here is Aiko playing Pokemon Go because I feel like she would be really into that. And here is Naru trying to get, not Naru, here is Naru trying to get Naru to trying to play the game of life. I'm sorry guys, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so if I don't make any sense, then blame me for staying up this late to record a video. So here's a cute doodle of my characters Axis and Tanya, because I don't draw them that much, and these two are the leastly developed characters out of Reno and Siphone's story, so they will be worked on heavily in this sketchbook. And I didn't like these two sketches, but I like this one of my character Crispy Samchi because this was for JMI's advertisement, but I didn't like the sketch at the time, but I actually really like it now, so I'm like, why didn't I post that on Instagram? So here's a cute doodle of Now and Hayden when they were younger. And here is Now trying to get Naru and Chio to let him buy his cell phone. And here is a doodle of Minma from Anohana because she is like my favorite character out of that show. And here is Nor being all sassy. And here is Meru from The Legend of Dragoon, which is a very old PS1 game. So you might not remember it, but if you do, kudos to you. And here is a character I made for a art school on Instagram. And I didn't really work on him anymore because I didn't want a chance of me not getting in. And I kind of made the character for nothing. So I just don't draw him anymore. And here's Reno and Siphony being all cute because Reno heard something in the woods and he's like hugging Siphony and he's like, give me a hug, I'm scared. And Siphony's like, Reno, get off of me. So I thought that was pretty funny. So here's my first fail at drawing Sora for Choco, and here is my character Saki Kijima. And here is a doodle of Mika that I drew for Choco because I didn't tell her I was following a very sexy man. So that is what I did for her as my atonement. And here's Rohei lifting up his shirt. And here is him and Hiroki planning out their next date because Rohei plans out the dates instead of Hiroki. So Hiroki's like, Rohei, let me pick something. And he's like not happy with what he picked. And this is a doodle of Aiko I did at the library because my brother wanted to go to the library that day. And I was like, I really don't want to go, but I did it anyway because I needed to get out the house because I'm literally a house potato. I don't leave my house at all. So it was a very nice experience. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is actually some planning of a outfit line that me and JMI tried to make for our characters. Like, this was just a theme thing we did, but we didn't finish it because I was tired and he was just like out of it. So I'm like, I'm not finishing that because I don't really like doing doodles halfway. I like doing them full way, and when I actually get inspired to finish it, I will. So I didn't finish that either. And this is a very undone here's a very undone sketch of Aiko, and that's supposed to be Kahori, but I didn't like it, so I didn't finish it. And this is Aiko being very upset at one of Nick's customers because they didn't pay her enough for the drugs she's delivering to them. So she's like, you're gonna have to pay me a lot more to get your drugs. And this is a very, very, very emotional piece between Aiko and Nick, and I cannot explain it because it's kind of a spoiler, but you can read the bubbles, but I will not explain what it's about because again, it's kind of a spoiler. And excuse me, I became really obsessed over the song Follow You by Bring Me to the Horizon, and I drew Now as the fan art, and I love it because I gave him the Advent headphones, which is the cat-eared headphones. So I'm like, yeah, it looks really cute on him. And I did not like this. And here's a very undone drawing of Aiko, because I have not drawn people in this angle, so I was like, I don't like it. And then JMI was very obsessed over this, so I'm just like, I really love this doodle because I don't draw people from the behind, and I really do think this was one of my better drawings that I did in the sketchbook. So here is my character Taiga Kijima, and this is his twin sister Saki. So they are twins. I think I'm going to make them fraternal twins because I can never get them to look alike, so they're just going to be fraternal twins. And here's my favorite scene out of Inuyasha, and I'm like, the memories. And that was a test doodle I did for that webcam I got, which is not really all that bad, but it kind of sucks anyway. And this is Rohei and Jacob Sartorius' outfit in his video sweatshirt. And please don't hate me, guys, I love the outfit he was wearing, don't get me wrong, so I don't want no hate in my comment section saying, ew, why do you like Jacob Sartorius? This looks like something Rohei would wear, so no hate, guys. No hate. And this is actually an unfinished doodle I did. And I will be right back because my iPod's dying like always, so hold up. Okay, so I plugged it in, so let's just continue on. So here is a unfinished doodle of Trisha Paytas because I really loved her hairstyle in one of her videos. And here's Usa going to a bathhouse in the story. And here is a Copic drawing of Almine because my husband was not drawing a lot in here, so I needed to dedicate this one corner to him. And here is actually me personifying the Jet Pens logo because I love Jet Pens. And here's a chibi of Naru because I was like, I need to step up my chibi game. And here's a doodle of my character Kyohei, which is a symbolization of pride in the Boy Toy Squad. And here's my persona Mamoru cooking because everyone's obsessed over him, so I was like, I might as well draw him. And here's my character Crispy Samchi transforming back to his original self. My iPod died, so basically I felt like I finished that, so that's what that is. And this is Kyohei being sad because he misses his Simes and his Ooks from the Boy Toy Squad, so poor baby. Okay, so here's a drawing of Zico from the Korean band Block B. Did I call them a band? They are a pop group. That's how tired I am, guys, but I love his songwriting, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna draw Zico. And here's a very sad picture of Chisana, and she is Chio's mom because I just felt like drawing her. iPod died yet again. After this, I'm going to bed because I just think I'm going crazy now. So basically what I was trying to say, I actually tried to put alcohol right here to give it that circle effect, but to my knowledge, my little pipette or my little syringe thingy, it bled. Like the alcohol shot out of that thing and it just bled to the other side, so that is the reason why that transferred to here, because it was just horrible. And here's a drawing of one of my friends named Kiera, and I will not put her Instagram link because that's not my business to tell. And I was using a Copic for her skin, and like you can see here, the Copic bled oh so badly, so I'm like, you know what, I liked it, but then I ruined it by using that Copic, so I will not use Copic for skin anymore whenever I do simple doodles like that. So then here is a all Copic drawing that I did, and I'm very happy with that. I love how this turned out, and that was supposed to be for a tutorial, but I'm like, nope, not feeling it. And here's a drawing I did of Now if he was actually a demon. So I actually don't like it because he looks ugly, and I'm just like, this is not Now. And here's my entry to drawing with waffles contest, and basically you need to draw yourself and like how you perceive yourself. So basically, is this me fangirling over sexy men? You guys know that's me. Like, I don't really need to lie about who I am because, you know, that is me every day. And the next page is the last, no, it's not the last page. What am I talking about? The next page does have some not safe for work stuff on it, so warning, if you don't like it, skip it. But if you just don't mind, you can look at it. So basically here's Rohei asking Kahori for like a 10-minute quickie, and that is them doing that quickie in the bathroom. So as nasty as that sounds, is their background, so I'm not gonna not draw it because I need to get better at these type of things. So you may see a lot more of that, but if it gets too raunchy, I would just cover it up because I feel like I have younger peeps on here and I don't need them to be seeing that. But since this isn't really all that much to be seen, you can see it. So here is Yumi from Code Lyoko because I missed that show. I'm going to rewatch it because I didn't finish the series when I caught it. So I'm going to rewatch it and just fangirl the whole time. And this is a drawing I tried to do, but I failed. And this is Stop. So this is the last page you're going to see because you cannot see the rest because you gotta wait till I finish it. So here's a doodle of Naru with fancy clothes because I want to redesign his proper attire, and that is something I didn't finish. And this is that character I made for that Instagram art school, and a lot of people love him. Like, I posted this and a lot of people were just like, oh my gosh, he is so like me in many ways. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. But basically he's saying this vial is empty, so that's how much I care about you. So people are just like, his sense of humor is like the same as theirs. And this is actually a new character I'm designing for my character Kayoma. He's going to be his spouse, and Kayoma is basically really lazy, and he's like, you lazy fox, you need to do something. So I'm designing him, and it's very interesting. So you'll see his later character designs later on in the sketchbook, and I'm super sad that you guys cannot see past this point, but you will see it when I finish it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will go to bed now. So bye bye. So see ya.